This is Mark Suffern in for Des with a broad market review for July 15, 2014. Well, it was a bit of a mixed day on Wall Street. Here, let's take a look here. S&P was down 0.19, but the Dow was up just fractionally. They're just above the zero line. And then we have the NASDAQ was down 0.54, and look at that. Small caps, Russell's down 1%. That's a little bit more bearish, folks. It's looking a lot more bearish than the other markets. However, bank did jump today 0.44 because we had Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan have positive earnings, and that did definitely affect all the banks. Look at the VIX. It's back up there, almost knocking on the door of 12 again at 11.96, up 1.1%. And continued slide in gold and in silver, down another 1% today. And oil was also down and knocking on that $100 a barrel level. And we had the dollar up slightly. So that was the market. What about the S&P 500 daily? Take a look here. Des talked about yesterday the fact that this might turn over. Well, look at this. We have a big candle here. Lots of extremes, a big range on here. And it ended up closing to the downside. So if this continues down, we could have ourselves a head and shoulders possible reversal pattern here. But what I see here is this 20 moving average is holding as great support here. It's tagged it a couple of times, even pierced it, but it's always closed above it here. But it will be closing above it until it doesn't anymore. Let's take a look at the Dow. It's looking a little more bullish than the other markets. Look at that. It went up to all-time highs today, and then pulled back again, closing just below the all-time high close from just a couple of weeks ago. And then we've got the NASDAQ. NASDAQ doing a bull pullback here, but just kind of lost some gas here today. It did not close near the low. It did pull itself back up here to the 11 EMA and the 8 EMA. So again, this 20 moving average is holding. However, the one that's looking the more bearish of all, the Russells, the small cap, the Russell 2000. Boy, oh boy, it's looking very, very bearish. Look at that. It's closed below the 20. It's now closed below the 100 moving average right here. And it's getting ready to approach the 50 moving average, and then just below it, the 200 period moving average, big red. So it's looking a lot more bearish than the other markets, which is bearish overall sentiment then. Let's take a look here at what happened with JP Morgan today. Yeah, kaboom! It had great earnings, and look at that. It popped up here, up over 3.5% today. And Goldman Sachs, also good earnings, and boom, it jumped up to the 170 area, up on 1.3%. And Des also talked yesterday about GPRO. Boy, this is one that I've made a lot of money on in day trading in the last few weeks. And look at that. He said it's due for a pop, and not only did it popped 13% today. Now, the JMP came out and said it had a $60 price target on it, and that obviously fueled the fire today on GPRO as it went up 13%. Ooh-ah. And then we had Amazon. It's continuing up here. It's just kind of basing up here now after it's a nice, beautiful run up. And again, the markets were stalled today, so did it. Apple did fall again today. So it's dangling up there at the top, but just doesn't seem to have enough gas to keep on going quite yet. So is the market bullish or bearish? The answer is yes. We're kind of in a holding pattern here. No major signs either way at this point. Hey, we do have a training class coming up this week. It's on our infrastructure class. This is the most popular of them all. If you want to find out what computers to use, what trading sites to use, what brokers to use, all that information. We have it in this 40-minute class. It's going to be 9 o'clock Thursday night on Eastern Time if you want to join us then, or if you can be in front of the market on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m. We also have a class then, and we also have it on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So if one of these times is convenient for you, just click on here and you can sign up for that class. And it's all free here at freeonline tradingeducation.com. Mark the Meerkats up, and just remember that you need to always use the stop when trading, so that you protect your assets. Trade well.